Hello, I'm David Pinecone. I was hatched along the coast in the Eastern Ireland desert, so surviving in this pine forest will be a walk in the woods.
Hello, my name is Brad Pond. If you don't already know, I grew up in a very close family. Me, Brad Pond, Mr. Pond, Mrs. Pond, Grandfather Pond, and my brother, Logan. Today we'll be exploring the Grand Canyon, and we will be teaching you the necessary survival techniques to survive in this heavily populated tourist location.
My name is Forrest Hunt, and I've been surviving all my life. When I was 5 years old, my parents wanted me to toughen up, so they left me alone in the Alaskan wilderness. I was raised by the vicious wolves and hippopotamuses in the area. Today, I will put the skills that I learned in those environments to the test.
My name is Shawn Acorn, and I've been an acorn for about 14 years now. The other year, I was just Shawn. In 2005, I was diagnosed with severe Down syndrome. But now, I've been diagnosed with mild Down syndrome.
And now we were off in our very long expedition in the forest of Antarctica. Should be a long journey. We need to find some water first. Let's get to it. You know, people always ask me, what do we do when we see a bear or a cheetah or a hippopotamus or a pig in the wilderness? There is always one rule when you conquer these dangerous animals, and that is run.
Growing up, my father had always taught me, don't drink and drive, but one other thing he always taught me was run.
Just like George Washington crossed the Delaware River, today I will be crossing this street. Look both ways, twice.
As you can see, this is a wild frog. These are mostly native in Antarctica, but today they must have strayed far away. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to dissect it. Here. I grasp the frog's arm, shake its hand.
Human being would. This frog here is making its final crawl where it will die over here on the curb. I've seen this only twice before. The first time, the frog finished the crawl, but not the dying part. And the second time, I ate the frog. Today, you can see, the anus is not quite big enough to eat it, so I'm just gonna have to watch my companion over here kill it.
Actually, in these specific area of the forest, I can recall 2 campers got missing in this forest. It turns out they were gay, and they were found recently once gay marriage was legalized.
My father actually only spoke 4 words to me his entire life, and I still remember them very clearly. Run, you little...
We've stumbled upon, I believe it is can't be H2O because, you know, I don't know if you could drink it. It's probably nitrogen or something like that. I'm not quite sure what it is, but
This is what we have, a nature's bathtub. It is almost filled once the it should be raining soon. It's warm, so we need some shelter quickly. If you would look closely, what we have here is a leaf. It looks like Shawn Acorn will be having a great meal for tonight. There you go, Shawn. Oh yes.
Brad, it's a bear. These things are very dangerous, but luckily, I've dealt with them quite a bit in my 5 to 10-year-old age range.
It is coming closer.
Fire a warning shot to get it away.
Don't miss. It looks like David Pinecone and Mr. Hunt are climbing this pine tree. David Pinecone is looking for a pine cone, while Mr. Hunt is trying to find a better view of where we could be. There's a huge ditch ahead. Need to make sure that the bear is completely gone and out of sight. The disaster strikes. David Pinecone did not find one pine cone. Oh. He is falling.
I can almost taste pond water.
It appears Shawn Acorn made his way into the pond. Looks like David Pinecone and Mr. Hunt are gonna have to go after them.
Save him.
I'm doing this for the viewers.
It's wet! I'm pretty sure there's a bull shark. There's a bull shark.
I have much experience rescuing retards from the depths of the oceans.
Help me!
Come here, child. Food at the moment, so I'm gonna have to put my skills to the test to try to find some meat to eat. Thing is, I hunt best in the nude.
Normally when I'm in the wilderness, the pine cones is what keeps me motivated, but today I've been unfortunate. Haven't found a single pine cone, so hopefully I'll be in the pine cone's natural habitat, the water, and I'll find some there, hopefully. We saw bubbling. It must be a hippopotamus. They are extremely dangerous, and the population is extremely heavy in this area.
Hippopotamus or not, I'm going in. Pain is for the weak. It's time to go hippopotamus hunting.
My name is Shawn Acorn. They say I have Down syndrome, but I call it up syndrome.
Get up! Oh yeah, savage! He doesn't know how to swim.
I'm looking for the pine cones. Hippopotamus.
If you look closely, we have just arrived at the Grand Canyon. Millions upon millions of tourists travel to the Grand Canyon with their families once a year. About 100% of them make it out alive, going to attempt to cross it. Ooh. The Grand Canyon is mostly visited by white families, not so much anybody else. It appears we have found the bear and Shawn Acorn talking.
It appears the bear also has a severe case of Down syndrome like Shawn, and they have bonded over it. Shall I end these miserable beasts?
End them.
I never miss.
Cubans with the Jesus piece, with my peeps, packing, asking who want it. You got it, nigga, flaunt it. That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your flashy ways. I guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your flashy ways. I guess it's
I'm now going to avenge the deaths of Brad Pond and Shawn Acorn.
So right now, it's only me and Forrest Hunt left on this expedition. I mean, you probably have not learned much on this episode, but regardless, this is one way you can get to civilization.
We've suffered a lot of losses, but I love the smell of death.
And also, let's do this. What's wrong? I sprained it. Trying to do my front flip.
He's useless. Gonna have to put him down. I'm middle of the Antarctic forests, middle of nowhere, but I can still taste civilization. To the Make-A-Wish Foundation for allowing Shawn to have his last days be some of his finest.